What makes art art? A question with a million answers, and everyone is sorta right and sorta wrong. I personally fall under the context camp. I'm of the belief that context and specific contexts make art. This is why for me, AI-generated images don't really feel like art, because of the context they were generated in. Also bonus, at the end of the video I'm going to show you some artists to go and support because I love you and you need to expand your intake of good and bad human art. And go be a human and make good and bad art. By the way, I'm not an art expert, historian or any of that. I'm just autistic and would like to share some things with the class. I've added a lot of resources in the description because I love you. This is not academic, I'm not citing anything, but when I am paraphrasing, I will tell you that I am. A lot of research went into this, so I hope you love it. According to Lumen Learning, specific to artwork, context consists of all the things about the artwork that might have influenced the artwork or the maker, but which are not actually part of the artwork. Contextual information can deepen and or improve our understanding of an artwork. With some additional contextual information about the time, the culture, and the maker artist of the work, we can become more informed. All artwork exists in a context. More accurately, all artwork exists in multiple contexts. My first personal example I would go to is Van Gogh's Starry Night. It gives such a calm feeling when you first just look at it. Van Gogh painted this in his hospital bed while recovering from a severe mental breakdown, of which he suffered a few famous ones and a few non-famous ones. This is the view from his hospital. It's hopeful now. It dares to change the world in a time where Van Gogh was seen as unskilled and not a real artist. Now it gives me a feeling of hopeful despair. His not-so-famous work, The Potato Eaters, was the opposite of Starry Night for me. It gave me a dreadful feeling. Van Gogh lived with these farmers for months, becoming good friends with them, sketching them, painting them. He also lived around coal miners in the mines for a time. When the daughter in this painting got pregnant out of wedlock, it brought great shame on the Van Gogh family, since it was assumed Van Gogh was the father even though both of them denied it. That's how close he was to them. Van Gogh believed in the beauty and elegance of rural life. He believed these people were just as important to depict and remember as everyone else. Do you see how weirdly that changes the image? Okay. Here's the best example I should have probably started with, but I'm a Van Gogh fan, so. Julianmiholics is the artist of this work. And you're probably thinking, yeah, dude, it's a bunch of doodles. I could do that. But if you don't think you could have done that, great, you're paying attention, because she did these during seances with the dead, talking to her dead relatives and her favorite artist, sister who passed away. It's a piece of grief. She was a spiritualist. Go read more about Victorian spiritualism to actually understand her art. It gives a lot more depth to it. And now those lines honestly capture grief perfectly for me. Another grief one, and a good example, is this installation, Untitled. This piece is specifically 79 kilograms. It is this way because it's the artist's lover's weight before he started to die of HIV and AIDS. You are specifically encouraged to take sweets or the body of Ross. That certainly made everyone uncomfortable right now. And that's the power of art. It makes you think about things. So none of these artworks we could have made because we did not live in their context. You could copy, but then that'd be a totally different context, silly goose. Master copies are a thing. Here's mine of Gustav Klimt I'm really proud of, but does it have the same value or context? No. No. I know technically AI has context. Everything has. The context being late-stage capitalism, Silicon Valley, the belief that technology development is always good and that human toll of technology is short and always worth it. aka railroads.com crash, and now generative AI. The context of millions of art stolen or art being so devalued it's seen as a commodity, much like everything else these days. I'm paraphrasing from this video. Go and watch it, or just the AI section if you need to. However, there's a smaller context. The context of Granny showing you a filter, your dad asking ChatGPT to write your mom a poem. Or more ethically, people using AI in assistance. Don't think it's worth it, but Also, I do not want to hear shit about AI making art more accessible to people with disabilities. Sarah Biffam, Frida Kahlo, Claude Monet, Mozart, Chuck Close, Henry Matisse, Kathleen Morris, and. Never mind that AI is actively disabling people, taking away power, disrupting local water supplies. Never mind the climate disaster it is exacerbating. Art and context will always be weird and a complicated topic. I want to make my position clear. I think AI is dumb and is taking our joy away as humans, and I worry for the next generation of children who never struggled to write an essay and thus never learned to communicate their shit properly. Or never do, just for fun. Sing and danced, made cringe art, because cringe doesn't exist, we are walking primates. Anyway, rant over. Here are some examples of amazing YouTubers you need to follow. Shamelessnerd, can't go without saying him. I stole his idea for this video and did just artist. Whoops. I love him and his weird shit. Kinda a philosopher and a great music man. Dumb phone video and the video on hobbies changed my perspective drastically. Mark Cunningham has a YouTube channel and Instagram which you need to follow. They are working on their little short film and I'm so excited. They post updates of and all of that. The animation industry is suffering, but heroes like these show there's still hope for indie animation. Cornborn Pro Gamer tip, go watch Cornborn. He is so fun to watch with a village-sized bag of chips, and he made me need a green screen. His videos are to promote his band, so check that dope shit out. Oh, and his channel is about games and movies, but that's irrelevant. I could watch him about anything. Mia's Digital Library is a very nice chill space with amazing editing where you can find great journal ideas, self-improvement ideas, and stuff like that. I just love her vibe. Not to be parasocial, but we would be like best friends. A great outlook, great content, great stuff. Even if you don't journal, just give it a shot. It's fun to watch. Cute Games Club is this lady, and she makes video games for girls and gays and days, and I love it so much. I specifically love her video style and quality. The rambly nature of it makes me feel like I'm at the family desktop and someone appeared on my screen, and it's so lovely and it's so welcome. Ash Bentley makes fucked up fiber arts and I love it. Very cozy feel like I'm in my aunt's house doing mischief. Ash Mason is really cool. We're very similar, so yeah, if you like me, you'll definitely like their super chill vibes on Instagram and on YouTube. Here are some Quora people I would recommend you follow and go check out, because Quora is the best thing ever, and you download Quora now and go use it. Okay, Magic Menace, a mutual of mine on Quora, makes amazingly weird, creepy artwork with a lot of fiber art, which is so underappreciated. Support fiber arts, damn it. They are also a writer. I hope one day I'll get a little peek at whatever they're working on. Mariana Povh, I'm not sure. You can also find her on Quora. They also make these weird and creepy art, but also cute this time. I specifically love her Adventure Time renditions and need them on some stickers so bad. KSpringer is also a Quora favorite, makes these weird and wonderful collages. Don't know what the context is at all, but damn what are they just nice to look at. Let's give her a round of applause. These are some of my favorites. Deaddogdiary is a Quora profile that has stopped uploading. No idea who the person behind the account is, but it's a comic series about her dog who passed away. A diary she held for a year. I followed it along for the last 2 months of the diary, and I wish her well. Go read these damn comics and have a good cry. Jingna Zhang, I hope I'm saying that right, that's what Google Translate told me, I'm so sorry. the creator of Kara, was a part of the whole famous art lawsuit where her art got stolen by this painter. General badassery. I love her photographs, just go follow her please. And lastly, some artists that didn't fit into the other two categories but still fit my heart. Sophie Pearson makes beautiful oil paintings depicting childhood trauma and body image. She also has a wonderful YouTube channel where you can get more of her context and understand her work better. Yeah, I really like her stuff. You should go follow her on Instagram and YouTube. Wong hi, is like a professional. I cannot find a damn social media account, which like respect. But yeah, just look at him. But I gotta tell you, it's so beautiful, and I wish like I just want fun so bad. Pringle art, I love them. They just look very cute. They're very active all over the place. The website is nice. I just wish it shipped to South Africa. Please make an exception for me. Julianmiholics, just look again, like so much fun. I'm definitely getting a tattoo card, and I wish I had enough money for those ceramics. Yummy. Anyway, in conclusion, what are your favorite examples of context in art? What is the context of your art? And yeah, give me suggestions please, especially of niche YouTubers. Small YouTubers, stand together!